Do you ever go to any of the Matsu minor games or the Bucks and the Pilots?
Yeah, we do. All last season, I was campaigning, so I didn't make one of the minors games. I felt bad about that. But I do like the minors. We do like baseball. Todd played back in the day for Glen Allen and a couple of the teams around the state. And, we have an affinity for that also. Pretty much any sport, every sport, if I could choose what I wanted to do with any of my free time and revolve our social life around, it would be sports. So, yeah, we'll take baseball too.
How about auto racing? I know Ben Stevens described people from your area as valley trash. Do you like NASCAR?
Yeah.
We have a big debate on this program about NASCAR all the time.
I like NASCAR. You know what I like better though? Snow machine racing, and we'll let Todd talk a little bit about that. Yeah, but because that's just so much more. I think personal to Alaska is racing out there on the ice and on the snow. So that's fun. But yep, that's great too.
Todd, do you think they could put snow machines on oval track covered in snow, and that could be popular on TV?
On TV, of course, yeah. I mean, they have the Sioux 500 down south is a 500-mile oval track race. But,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, and the X Games going on right now with all those Alaskan kids involved.
Oh, there's like 11 Alaska kids in the X Games, isn't there?
It's really cool.
Freestyle event, and then my underdog partner's son was the only one from Alaska that was in the motocross, the snowcross event.
Corey Davis, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, these young Alaskans who are, they're gutsy and they're talented and they're hardworking and they've made it to the X Games. I think it's great.
Snow machining is another thing like hockey because it rains so much here that it's not something that's really caught on. We have a Snow Bruins club, and they go out and I think they go up in the mountains a bit and snow machine, and they'd even take their stuff on the ferry and go do some stuff on the mainland. But
neat.
Yeah, it's still a little foreign to us.
Yeah, well, in South Central Alaska where it gets so cold, and they're dry winters, you get a lot of snow, but it's dry. Todd has always been such a proponent to it. You got to get out and enjoy Alaska. You can't be holed up indoors all winter long, or you're going to go crazy. One of the best ways to get out and enjoy and see so much of Alaska is on a snow machine, and that's one of the reasons too that he's an Iron Dog racer, and goes around the state telling everyone how important it is to stay active, get outside, don't be bored, especially in the wintertime. There's no need to be bored in Alaska. Enjoying what it is that we live in Alaska for. And I think most of us, we choose to be in Alaska because of our great outdoors, because of all the activities that we can take advantage of that have to do with being active, being involved. And snow machine's one of them, but there's so many to choose from.
How about that Alaska Wild Arena football team? Are you going to get tickets for that?
Hopefully I'll get to go to at least one of these games and see what that's all about. I haven't really kept up. I did read the paper the other day trying to recognize any names. I think they're choosing 12 Alaskans to be a part of the team initially.
They had tryouts last week, and I wasn't too upset because I'd blow my foot out, so I wasn't going to try out. But I wish I'd known about that, so we could have discussed it on this program before. Who knows, maybe someone would have flown up and tried it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think with a team like that, as many locals as they can get, the better, because then we'll enjoy the games if we know folks who are out there playing. I say that about some of our local hockey teams too, the junior teams, is you get the Alaskan kids playing, and at UAA and UAF, basketball teams too. You get the Alaskan kids recruited onto these teams, and you're going to have tremendous support because we kind of circle the wagons and stay true to our own. When it's an Alaskan kid making good on one of these teams, we'll go support them.
Yeah, spread out a little here, out of Alaska for a second, and go to one of my passions, which I heard both of you are involved in as well, through my friend Jay Page at the Midnight Sun Seahawkers Club. I'm told that you guys are full card-carrying Seahawk members here of the Matsu Club. Well, is that true?
Yeah, and in fact, Todd, you and I, we eloped 18 years ago. We didn't really even have a wedding. We didn't really even have a honeymoon. But the closest thing that we had to a honeymoon was we went to a Seahawks game
about
17,
awesome.
18 years ago. It was so cool. And it was It was a year after we got married, but we could still consider that our honeymoon. And it was really cool. We snuck. We had our baby at the time. Track was a newborn, and we snuck him in because they told us we were going to have to buy a